Yeah. Hello? Hello? How's that sound? I think. Oh. Do I have to? Do you reckon I have to hold it pretty close? Like.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like a broadcast.
Yeah. Okay.
I have done a handheld, but that has to be powered. That one, the other mic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's like old style.
Yeah. Yeah. I sh- I need to remember to hold it right here because I don't think my voice is that loud.
That's it. There.
Yeah.
That's a good mic.
Right here.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's right.
Okay.
Long way. Oh, it's getting cold now.
It is. I should have brought some gloves. I might need to bring them next time.
Yeah, I got scared.
Oh, it should be fine. Now, just while I'm riding. Yeah. Thank you, though.
I got scared.
Oh, cool. Thank you. Sure.
here for 2 games.
Oh, you got 2.
Yeah, spare.
Oh, that one's run out of all my sides.
You got a juice on it, but
Yeah.
I don't want to run out on it before half time.
Fair enough.
Or just before the half time.
Yeah.
Game.
I could probably go on. Yeah, whenever.
Let me check my live picture.
Still using these ones?
Yeah.
Hello and welcome to Gungahlin Enclosed for this rearranged round 1 fixture in the NPL Women's. It's Gungahlin United and Canberra Croatia in a really interesting game. 2 teams that are level on the table, almost. Croatia in 2nd place, Gungahlin United just 2 points behind in 5th place. A win for Gungahlin would put them into 2nd. A win for Croatia would keep them in 2nd. And keep them only 3 points behind Belconnen United, the league leaders. I'm Sam Watson, your commentator, and it's a chilly evening here at Gungahlin Enclosed between 2 quality teams in this league. First time they're meeting this season. They met 5 times in 2024. Canberra Croatia only winning 1 of them, and that was the important one, the elimination final. So the last time these 2 teams met, Croatia won 3-2. 92nd minute, Megan Castle goal for Croatia did the job. Castle is now a Gungahlin United player. So can she haunt her old club here? And can Gungahlin get a little bit of revenge, having lost that really important game so late as well? Both sides heading out onto the field now. We'll go through the starting lineups. Starting with Marcial Munoz's Gungahlin United, who make 2 changes from their round 6 game against West Canberra Wanderers. They were held to a 1-1 goal draw that day. Sharon Chow opened the scoring, but they were pegged back and in the end lucky potentially not to lose the game. But they start with Emily Pearce, who continues in goals. One of the changes is Ayla Robertson, who comes into the defensive setup. Jada Lamond dropping out. Robertson partners number 6, Maddie Percival. The fullbacks, number 16, Ivy Stevens at left back. Number 15, Chelsea Haitley at right back. Number 8, Stella DeMarco anchoring the midfield. And in front of her, midfield pairing of number 12, Amy Moore, and number 13, Nat DeMarco. The other change for Gungahlin, number 5, Darby Whiteley coming into the team for Bonnie Young. Number 9, Megan Castle leads the line with number 7, Ginger Oliver on the right-hand side. On the bench for Gungahlin, number 2, Rachel Van Alst, number 10, Sharon Chow, number 11, Olivia Budeweg, number 14, Lucy Darcy, and number 51, Jada Lamond. So that is the team for Gungahlin United. Up against Canberra Croatia here. They are the home side. Just to correct the lineup, number 28, Grace Hanley, looks to have come into the team. Doesn't look like Rachel Van Alst is in the squad after all. Otherwise, we are as it was. For Canberra Croatia, they also make just 2 changes to their team. They came up against Tuggeranong United in round 6. They're coming off a win, but it was a narrow 2-1 victory in the end in round 6. Riley McQueenie double, getting them over the line early on. Number 1, Ellie Summers continues in goals. It's a back 4. That includes number 13, Tiana Boots at left back. Number 3, Sophia Mercurios at centre back, partnering number 2, Eliza J. Norris, with number 6, Nadia Zachman, the other full back. Midfield pairing of number 5, Jamie Berkeley, with number 8, Michaela Thornton. Number 10, Bella Barrach is the advanced midfielder. On the left, number 15, Riley McQueenie off a brace last week. Number 7, Ellie Raymond, who comes into the team, as well as number 11, Brittany Palombi, who will lead the line after missing the early part of the season. On the bench, number 25, Angelina Babbage. Number 24, Letitia Babbage. Number 4, Hannah Burke. Number 16, Nicole Chow. is the bench for, we'll see, Alongo's Canberra Croatia. Number 22, Amy Bongiorno, another one of those substitutes. So we're nearly ready to go, both sides out here. Plenty of players in long sleeves. It's a cold evening here at Gungahlin Enclosed. Field looks very nice. We're all set for kickoff. Just a few minutes. Canberra Croatia, bit of a poor season by their high standards that they set recently in 2024. They finished 4th, whereas Gungahlin United finished 3rd. They were only 5 points off Belconnen in 2nd. They were 12 points clear of Canberra Croatia in 4th. There was a big gap between these two last seasons, and their league and cup meetings showed that. Gungahlin winning the first encounter 3-2, then 1-1 draw in round 12. Round 19 saw Gungahlin beat Croatia 2-1. And just to correct myself, in the Federation Cup, Croatia did win 2-1 against Gungahlin. Bella Barac and Megan Castle again on the score sheet. Castle scoring a few times against the team she now represents. How she would love a goal against the team she was at last season. Almost set for kickoff here at Gungahlin Enclosed. And we are underway. Canberra Croatia get us started, kicking from right to left. On the ball early on there was Tiana Boots. Ball's over here with Nadia Zachman with a bit of room. Can expect a high intensity game given the temperature. Night games always get that little bit extra. Croatia played the ball well to start with. Barac with a long ball over the top. Ivy Stevens dealing with that one, despite the pressure applied by Ellie Raymond. Picked up by Brittany Palombi. One back by Amy Moore. And Gungahlin settle it down a little bit at the back. Maddie Percival on the ball. Rarely has she been dribbled past last season or beaten at all. Jamie Berkeley's going to have a go after the giveaway from, I think it was Ayla Robertson. Not one that will trouble Emily Pearce in goal. Pearce takes the goal kick short. Now Ayla Robertson can drive out of defence. Good strength from her. Good pass. Ellie Summers with the ball. Over to Sophia Mercurios. Nat DeMarco picks it up. Now Megan Castle. Back for Stella DeMarco. Castle's done well to hold on to possession, but well tackled by Jamie Berkeley. Bella Barac. Now Michaela Thornton. Lovely skill to get away from her marker. Looks like already a prospect of a really great game. Two teams so equally matched. Gungahlin did struggle on the weekend though against West Canberra Wanderers at times. It's making that race for finals a very interesting prospect, given that there are 5 clear candidates for that top 4 spot. Haitley tackled by Riley McQueenie. Long throw from Boots, looking for McQueenie. Back it goes to Maddie Percival. Nat DeMarco, lovely football by Gungahlin. Haitley finding Ginger Oliver. Now Chelsea Haitley started against West Canberra in a centre defensive position. moved out back to a more familiar role as a fullback on the basis of this season. Barach tackled by Stella DeMarco. That'll be a really interesting matchup as well this season. Castle's done well. Looking to release the pace of Darby Whiteley. Mercurios looking for Barach. Won again by Stella DeMarco. As I was saying, two players who've had a really great start to this season. Zachman tearing out the field, looking for the run of Brittany Palombi. Back it goes to Ivy Stevens, who drives away from a couple of challenges. One back by Jamie Berkeley. Looking to find McQueenie. Not a bad option to turn. Ginger Oliver is chasing back from a advanced position on the wing. Boots. Jamie Berkeley. Lovely switch of play to find Nadia Zachman. Lovely cut inside as well. The cross from Raymond. Looking for Bella Barach, who turns DeMarco. Bella Barach. Blocked, and Palombi finds the grateful arms of Emily Pearce. Great hands from Pearce. But the first big chance of the game goes to Canberra Croatia. They're a confident team. They haven't lost a game since round 3. And that was just a narrow one against Belconnen United. Relied on a goalkeeping error to get them over the line in that game. But ever since, they've been in such good form. And they've made the cup final as well after beating West Canberra 3-1 on penalties. Tiana Boots for Riley McQueenie. Picked up by Stella DeMarco. What a ball from DeMarco as well. It's found Ginger Oliver trying to play it in for Darby Whiteley. Wasn't the right pass in the end. Difficult one to pull off. Croatia had numbers back. Potentially in two minds with Whiteley arriving at the back post and Megan Castle in the area. Castle has 5 goals already this season. It's been a really great signing for Gungahlin United. Scored 8 goals for Croatia in her season there last season. So 3 goals away from replicating her tally already. Stella DeMarco skipping clear of her marker. Well defended by Sophia Mercurios. But Stella DeMarco is normally a more defensive-minded midfielder, showing her ability to bomb forward. Throw from Stevens, looking for Castle. The cross is a great one to find Nat DeMarco, who didn't get the connection right. Questions of offside. I think the flag stayed down in the end. What a chance for Gungahlin. So both teams have had clear openings on goal. Neither side able to break through. Only played just over 7 minutes. Chelsea Haitley being kept honest by McQueenie. Oliver's done brilliantly to escape from defensive Croatia pressure. Zachman. Bella Barach, so difficult to dispossess. And that pass from her teammate. Boots rebounded off her. Presented the ball back to Gungahlin. Haitley finds Maddie Percival. Over to Ivy Stevens. Stevens driving into space, but Mercurios defending on the front foot. Maddie Percival. Now Stella DeMarco. Stevens back to Robertson. Ivy Stevens has made a really good start to the game. Chelsea Haitley. Back it goes to Ayla Robertson, who didn't play against West Canberra, returns to the team for this midweek game. The rearranged round 1 fixture. Castle's looking to release Darby Whiteley's a really good ball in the end. And Darby Whiteley might have a go, and Ellie Summers opts for the safety option and puts it out for a corner. Big opportunity again for Gungahlin. Megan Castle has been very influential in their opportunities so far early in this game. Ginger Oliver standing over this corner. Castle and Percival lurking in the area. Ginger Oliver's delivery is a really dangerous one, looking for Percival. And her header couldn't be kept in by Nat DeMarco. And that was a big opportunity. What a delivery from Ginger Oliver. Tiana Boots, McQueenie, Barach. They've worked this well, Croatia. What a ball from Barach. Has found Brittany Palombi in on goal. And Palombi scores her first of the season. From one end, Gungahlin had a chance. Croatia in one move, work it down the other. And Brittany Palombi makes it 1-0. We've only played 11 minutes. Both sides have had opportunities, but that is how clinical she is in particular. Massive positive to have her back in the team after missing the early part of the season. A perfect finish from Brittany Palombi. Nothing Emily Pearce can really do about the quality of the shot. Gungahlin, what have they got in response? They've had more possession, they've created more opportunities. Now Darby Whiteley's in on goal. Summers has come out and actually read it really well in the end. Ellie Raymond. Picked up by Maddie Percival. Out it goes for a Gungahlin throw. That is the quality that Canberra Croatia possess. From the goal kick, one end to the other. Just a few passes they were in. Throw goes the way of Gungahlin United. Ivy Stevens heading over to grab this one. Stevens will look for Castle. Picked up by Michaela Thornton, who dribbles clear of Megan Castle. Her pass can't find Palombi though. Percival does so well. Stumbles on the ball though, given away. Palombi, can Croatia break again? Gungahlin, to their credit, got numbers back. Palombi's high ball looking for Riley McQueenie. Lovely control. And she slipped it in here for Nadia Zachman. And it's wide. Another really well worked opening for Canberra Croatia. Corner played short. Goal kick played short to Ayla Robertson. Maddie Percival. Now Robertson able to drive forward. Now the Croatia press begins. Haitley forced back to Maddie Percival. Her long ball. They've played quite a few of them, trying to utilise the pace of Darby Whiteley. Ivy Stevens getting on the end of this one in particular. Comfortably defended by Nadia Zachman. Ellie Summers will take this goal kick. Thornton holding on to possession well. Mercurios looking long. Robertson plays it over to Castle. Now Raymond. Gungahlin retain possession. Back it goes to Ayla Robertson. Maddie Percival. Now Chelsea Haitley. Oliver, they'll be much happier with the pitch conditions today. Seem to struggle a little bit with the synthetic surface at Melrose. Had to contend with that surface in a blustery day as well with the wind. Really nice conditions though, despite the cold temperature. Now Natamarco looking to play it through to Castle. Curious in the right place to read that one. McQueenie trying to take on Haitley. Not a bad idea, but out it goes for a Chelsea Haitley throw for Gungahlin. Percival to Ayla Robertson now. Able to drive forward, looking for Stevens. A run being made early by Darby Whiteley. Again, really well read by Nadia Zachman, who's doing a really great job defensively for Croatia. Thornton looking to release Raymond again. Now Megan Castle, picked up by Amy Moore. Can Gungahlin create some clearer openings? Since the goal, neither side has had any notable chances. Oliver looking to release Nat DeMarco. The deep run from midfield. Back it goes to Chelsea Haitley. Does really well. But credit to Riley McQueenie, who stuck to a task and kept up that pressure. Robertson's ball is a good one. Stevens couldn't keep it in. Not quite clicking for Gungahlin at the moment. We've played just over 17 minutes. Remains Canberra Croatia 1, Gungahlin United 0. Stevens looking for Whiteley. Zachman tidy on the ball again. Now Stella DeMarco able to drive into midfield, and she was looking to pick out a pass to Nat DeMarco. Numbers streaming forward for Croatia. The run by Michaela Thornton. They've won back possession. Header won by Robertson. Barach on the ball and picked up by Ginger Oliver. Now Amy Moore. Croatia sat very high. And what a win by Bella Barach. Trying to slip it in for Thornton. It was a good touch. But away by Amy Moore. Croatia do look the better side at the moment. I don't want to let Bella Baric have that amount of room in that position. Zachman across from Raymond looking for Baric. Raymond again. Away by Moore. But Bella Baric, 6 assists already this season to go with 2 goals. It's been a really influential start to the season. Her set pieces in particular have been so deadly for Musi Alongo's team. They haven't conceded a corner yet, Gungahlin, but they have conceded the opening goal through Brittany Palombi. Emily Pearce now with the goal kick. They'll play it short again. Croatia not pressing those 2 centre-backs when they get the ball. Particularly now Darby Whiteley. Croatia's defensive shape has been really good to start this game, making things difficult for Gungahlin, who are so capable of cutting open teams. Maddie Percival looking for Nat DeMarco. Picked up by Mercurius. Flicked on by Raymond. Baric is hunting down Ayla Robertson. And Robertson's back pass to Pearce. Calmly done by Gungahlin, but they've given away the ball. Brittany Palombi has a chance on her left foot, and Emily Pearce behind that one, but that was a warning sign for Gungahlin United, given the quality of Brittany Palombi's left foot. I've already seen it in action when she opened the scoring. Lovely turn by Darby Whiteley, and what a pass that is. Ginger Oliver, but what a great cover defensively by Tiana Boots. Crucially got there ahead of Ginger Oliver. What a release from Darby Whiteley. The throw goes the way of Gungahlin United. McQueenie. Now Stella DeMarco. Maddie Percival. She's looking for the width again. Gungahlin looking to play their wide players in. Croatia making it difficult though. Stevens back to Emily Pearce. Croatia happy to defend and hit on the counter-attack, it seems. Ivy Stevens looking for Amy Moore. Easy one for Nadia Zachman to pick up and play back to her goalkeeper, Bella Baric. Now Raymond. Back by Croatia. They look comfortable in this game so far. We've played 22 minutes. Since the goal, Gungahlin haven't really threatened. They come forward here through Darby Whiteley, finding Nat DeMarco. Works it wide for Ginger Oliver. Boots defending well again. Both fullbacks are doing a really great job against 2 really dangerous players for Gungahlin. Oliver gets an early ball in. Header 1. And away by Eliza Jane Norris. Can Croatia break? Raymond. Well defended by Stevens, but Raymond wins it back. And is looking to release Brittany Palombi. And they have numbers. And the pass is looking for Michaela Thornton, who collided with Emily Pearce, who looks to be okay. It did look a painful one. Don't think Pearce is particularly happy with the contact. But another massive chance for Croatia on the counter-attack. So much space for Brittany Palombi. The overlapping run from Raymond, or from Thornton it was. Big opportunity spurned. Jamie Berkeley was looking for her teammate, couldn't find her. Another goal kick for Gungahlin. They've had plenty of these to start this first half. Just over halfway through the first period, the game started. So many chances for either side. Just in the recent few moments, it's been a bit more scrappy. Croatia defending really well. Boots again. Reads the ball intended for Ginger Oliver. Nat DeMarco now. Hadley. Stella DeMarco, lovely touch. Early ball finding Oliver. Couldn't control that ball. And the throw goes the way of Canberra Croatia. Lovely turn by Barrich again. Such a difficult play to dispossess. And Brittany Palombi has space on the left-hand side. Her ball in, looking for Raymond. Just a little bit overhit. Sapman gets it in early. Might pop out for McQueenie. It does for Berkeley. And it's over the bar. Jamie Berkeley, Croatia's top scorer this season with 4. That early ball from Palombi, so capable of picking out her teammate Raymond, who was flying towards that back post. Maddie Percival. Now Megan Castle. Heavy touch. Thornton. Look how deep Croatia are. They're making it so difficult for Gungahlin to hit those balls into the wingers because there's so many numbers back. And they've been holding their shape and blocking those passing lanes, but one back by Darby Whiteley away from 2. Gets the ball in. Held by Ellie Summers. Moment of positivity for Marcial Munoz's team. Well, Brittany Palombi is playing as the central number 9 in this game. Often deployed as a winger, capable of filling in that role, and it's working well for Croatia at the moment. She's making those runs, causing a bit of nightmares to the Gungahlin backline. Darby Whiteley's in for Gungahlin, and it's a corner well defended by Sophia Mercurios. Ginger Oliver will get another opportunity to swing this ball in. And a number of dangerous targets in the area again. Percival making her way to the center of the goal. She got on the end of that dangerous Oliver delivery earlier in the game. Can Ginger Oliver produce another quality corner kick? It's a looped ball in. It might find Castle. There's plenty of numbers in there. Ellie Summers collapses on the ball. Another Oliver delivery that has caused a bit of mayhem in the penalty area. Mercurios upfield. Back by Ivy Stevens. Maddie Percival to Chelsea Hadley. Ginger Oliver now on the ball. Since Gungahlin United beat Canberra Olympic in their first game of the season in round 2, after this game was postponed. They haven't beaten any of last season's top 4. They played Olympic in the Cup and lost. They lost 4-2 to Belconnen United. But in their games when they played the lower sides on the league table, they have put them to the sword. 9-0 winners in round 5 against Tuggeranong. 8-0 winners against Majura in round 3. The ball comfortable for Summers again. Gungahlin so capable going forward. Yet to really replicate it against some of the bigger teams in the league. They're missing their main goal threat as well. Bonnie Young not in the squad for this game. Been such an important player for their season. Their leading assister and goal scorer. 6 goals, 5 assists. They do have Megan Castle, who's their second top scorer, and that's DeMarco Ginger Oliver have 3. They've shared the goals around a fair bit in those heavy wins as well, so plenty of players on the field that are capable of unlocking this Croatia backline, who have remained very solid to start this game. We've entered the 30th minute, 15 minutes left of a first half, which started so brightly. Chances have been at a premium since the goal, really. Now McQueenie. Great strength from McQueenie, slips it into Raymond. And the hands were up from Michaela Thornton. Difficult one to pull off for Raymond. Good run from Thornton. Unable to be found. Wide it goes to Ivy Stevens. Ginger Oliver. Castle. Well defended by Norris. Up against a really difficult player, Megan Castle, doing such a good job. Wide it goes to Raymond. Now Thornton with a bit of time. The new signing this season from Canberra Olympic. Such an experienced, such a valuable player to be able to bring into this team for Musi Alongo. That ball might favour McQueenie, who lays it off for Brittany Palombi. Well defended by Maddie Percival. Corner goes the way of Canberra Croatia. And a first opportunity for the corner, which Brittany Palombi will take. Plenty of threats in the area for Croatia as well. Palombi's corner is a great one, looking for Thornton, and an important win. Burridge is going to have a go, blocked by Stevens, and the header from Sophia Mercurios. Saved by Emily Pearce in the end. A big chance for Croatia. Gungahlin create a chance at the other end quickly. Haitley now, look at the numbers back for Canberra Croatia. Great ball, looking for Castle. Defended really well. And Summers puts it out of play. Canberra Croatia, in the rare times where they have got the ball, have looked so dangerous on transition going forward. And at times when they've worked the ball. Thornton's ball, and it was missed by Haitley. It's come out to Riley McQueenie, and Raymond missed her kick. Trying to keep the ball in. Difficult one to pull off, though, swiveling and attempting the ball in. Croatia win a back throw. Bella Barac. Berkeley. Won by Maddie Percival, who can drive her team forward. Free kick goes the way of Gungahlin. committed by Brittany Palombi. It's an important one to win as well because Croatia did not have numbers that time. The back four stayed in its place though. Both fullbacks focusing on the defensive aspect of their game. Ball's been won back by Darby Whiteley though. Important read by Boots. They've just been intercepting everything, that Croatia backline. And the pass from Palombi looking to release Barac was picked up by Stella DeMarco, who's on the ball now, looking for Ivy Stevens. Stevens allowed time on the ball, not going anywhere from that position. And Robertson's pass is a difficult one for Emily Pearce, with Brittany Palombi charging her down. Out it goes for a throw, safety first from Emily Pearce. Might have taken a deflection. Palombi. Back it goes to Eliza Jane Norris. Wide to Nadia Zachman. Now Barac. Raymond. Nadia Zachman. Croatia holding onto the ball to good effect. Given away though. And free kick goes the way of Gungahlin. And Gungahlin will go again, playing it out from the back. They found it really difficult to penetrate that Croatia defensive unit. Stella DeMarco wide to Hadley. McQueenie tight on her again. Now Ginger Oliver trying to go around Tiana Boots, who's not letting her do that. What a game from Boots so far. Up against such a dangerous player in Ginger Oliver. Boots has completely won that duel so far. Nat DeMarco. And a play by McQueenie. Croatia look the better team at the moment. Look very comfortable with their lead, defending so well. Out by McQueenie. Oliver looking to play it through to Castle. Away by Mercurios. Now Percival. Ginger Oliver. Over to Nat DeMarco. Croatia certainly seem a more realistic title favourite this season in comparison to 2024. They were, by some distance, the fourth best team in the league. By their standards, they want to be up there winning the competition. Given a spell of a couple of years where they won plenty of trophies, and much of those players are in the squad. Plenty of left as well. Lovely turn by Castle, one back by Barac. Berkeley worked the ball out to Ellie Raymond, who's gonna get it on the end of this one. Barac. Her ball in, looking for McQueenie. Important header from Maddie Percival. Stevens trying to keep the ball in, didn't do so. Raymond gets a throw. Mercurios forced back by Darby Whiteley. Time on the ball for Norris. Boots. Now Nat DeMarco. Over it goes to Ayla Robertson. Ivy Stevens with the ball. Not too long left in this first half. Gungahlin need a bit of a change going forward. They're finding it difficult to create openings against Croatia. Tiana Boots. Back it goes to Summers. Looking for McQueenie. Difficult run of fixtures coming up for Canberra Croatia following this game. They've got Canberra Olympic in round 7, an Olympic side that are rejuvenated, given the way they started the season with 2 straight losses. Olympic up to 3rd in the league before they do take on Gungahlin again in round 8. And then the game after that is the Federation Cup final. It's an important period of games for Croatia if they want to stand themselves as a title contender. Stella DeMarco over to Maddie Percival. Stella DeMarco again. Oliver shut down again by Boots. Barach. One back by Brittany Palombi's looking to release Darby Whiteley early. It's a great ball from Ginger Oliver. Whiteley cuts inside Zachman. Can she go all the way here? Whiteley cutting it back to Megan Castle. And it's a save by Ellie Summers. One of the best chances of the game for Gungahlin. And it's out for a corner, which Ginger Oliver will head over to swing in. Stella DeMarco on the edge of the area. Swinging it in, 3 unmarked. And Percival's header came off the crossbar. But the offside flag is up. And Croatia survive. Looked like it was too good to be true, almost, with that many players at the back post. Unmarked. Good line held by that Croatia defence. Out of play by Amy Moore. Chelsea Haitley out of play. Queenie hasn't really let her breathe at times. Oliver's ball again, looking for Whiteley. It was that early release from Ginger Oliver that created that opportunity. They can't allow to let Croatia get numbers back. They're going forward here with Barach, who's slipped in Zachman. And cleared by Amy Moore, with Brittany Palombi in the vicinity. Castle picked up again by Boots, who's intercepted all of those so far. McQueenie back to Berkeley. And Palombi is offside. We've got just around 2 minutes left of regular time in this first half. Can't imagine there'd be much additional time added on. Not too many stoppages of note. And it looks in all likelihood that Croatia will head in 1-0 up. Gungahlin, plenty of thinking to do for Marcial Munoz. They do have options on the bench. The likes of Sharon Chow, who's scored 2 in her last 2 off the bench. Olivia Budeweg as well, more attacking player. Haley cutting inside. Can Gungahlin find a goal before half-time? Not too long left now. Stevens, time to cross the ball in. Well defended by Raymond, the winger, getting back. Ayla Robertson looking to release Castle. It was being watched closely by Mercurios. And rolls through to Ellie Summers in the end. Another comfortable claim. Just a minute left of this first half. Picked up by Bella Barach. Thornton. Amy Moore applying the pressure. Mercurios. Raymond gets there ahead of Stevens. Now Raymond picks it up again. Nadia Zachman. Mercurios. It's a throw for Canberra Croatia. Flicked on by Palombi. Thornton has burst clear of Ayla Robertson. What a recovery challenge. Puts it out for another corner. And we've played 45 minutes into additional time at the end of this first period. Brittany Palombi heading over to swing this one in again. May just be the last chance of the half. Plays it short to Bella Barach. Palombi might have a go here, Brittany Palombi. Claimed by Emily Pearce, and that is the halftime whistle. An even start to the contest. From one end, when Gungahlin United had an opportunity, Croatia cut through them, went down the other end, and Brittany Palombi made it 1-0 with her first of the season. Croatia have been the better team and deservedly lead heading into the halftime break. Here at Gungahlin Enclosed, it remains Canberra Croatia 1, Gungahlin United 0. Hello and welcome back to Gungahlin Enclosed. We're getting ready for the second half of this redone round one game between Canberra Croatia and Gungahlin United. The home side Croatia lead 1-0 at the break thanks to a Brittany Palombi goal, her first of the season. A really clinical finish and a deserved lead for Croatia, who have been the better team in the first half. Both sides are on the field, ready to go again. We'll confirm if either of them have made any changes. Doesn't look like it at the moment. And I wonder what Marcial Munoz, the Gungahlin United coach, will have said to his team at halftime. We're back underway for the second half, and Megan Castle's going for goal early on. Wonder if that was something they spoke about at the break. It didn't come off for Gungahlin United. What a start to the half that would have been. Statement of intent potentially. Will we see more attack-minded Gungahlin? Second half. Lovely skill by Brittany Palombi. Has chipped it into Bella Barrach. Look how many numbers back there are for Gungahlin. They're working so hard defensively at the start of the second half. Michaela Thornton with a bit of space, looking for Barrach, I think. Well defended by Ayla Robertson. Away up in the air by Stella DeMarco. Picked up by McQueenie. In strongly is Amy Moore, and Megan Castle will pick it up for Gungahlin United. Darby Whiteley looking down the line for Castle. Test her pace. She gets there ahead of Sophia Mercurios. And can't find a teammate. Castle has stayed down momentarily. Did she pick up a knock from Mercurios in playing that pass? Given away to Amy Moore. Back it comes to Stella DeMarco trying to slip it in for Nat DeMarco. What a start to the second half from Gungahlin. Croatia pressing forward. Numbers back for Gungahlin though. And Barrach's ball has found Palombi. Well defended by Maddie Percival. Stevens gets away momentarily from Barrach. Ball down the line. Doesn't find a teammate. Breathtaking start to this second half. Maddie Percival able to defend Brittany Palombi so comfortably. Now Ayla Robertson driving forward, looking for Chelsea Haitley. Back to Ayla Robertson. Foul committed by Brittany Palombi. Free kick will go the way of Gungahlin United. So no changes for either team. We have seen in a few games Marcia Munoz make an early change in the second half, around about 5 minutes into it. Will we see the same again? Nadia Zachman's picked up the ball, but Ivy Stevens in strongly. Had a good game, Ivy Stevens at the back for Gungahlin. Throw will be taken by Nadia Zachman. Looking for Berkeley. Stella DeMarco picks the ball up. Slips it in for Darby Whiteley. And Berkeley plays it out for a corner. But it did come off Darby Whiteley in the end. Well defended. And a really good result for Canberra Croatia. Ellie Summers will take the goal kick. Summers with a bit of a miss kick. Out it goes for a throw for Gungahlin. In a relatively advanced position. Stevens looking for Castle. Header won by Ellie Raymond. Barrach off for Raymond, who has a bit of room to go. And a shirt pull by Ivy Stevens. We'll see the first yellow card of the game. Stevens keen to halt that move. Raymond was driving forward with purpose. And Jamie Berkeley potentially looked to play this one in long. There's a few numbers forward for Croatia, but plenty back for Gungahlin United. Jamie Berkeley puts it into the area, header one by Percival. It'll come out to Megan Castle. Gets it out of her feet quickly. Darby Whiteley gives away possession. And wins it back well. Good work from Whiteley. Back it goes through Raymond to find Zachman. Lovely turn by Bella Barach. Her ball looking for Riley McQueenie. And it's wide. And that was a massive chance to make it two. They found the holes in that Gungahlin defensive unit, and McQueenie nearly had a third goal in 2 games. Long ball from Percival, flicked on by Darby Whiteley. Mercurios playing it back to Summers, good back pass. Up it goes by Summers, it might release Ellie Raymond. An accurate ball from Summers, nearly played her teammate in from one end to the other. Percival picks up the ball. Now Ayla Robertson, bit of room to drive into. Square to Percival. Now Ivy Stevens. Cuts inside Raymond. Darby Whiteley. Stella DeMarco's touch was heavy. She wins it back though. And the free kick goes the way of Gungahlin United in a really promising area. Ginger Oliver heading over to swing this one in. She is right-footed. It will be an in-swinger. Might even be an angle which might suit a shot on goal for Ginger Oliver, who is definitely capable from this angle. Numbers forward for Gungahlin United. It's going to be Ginger Oliver who's going for goal. It's Ginger Oliver. It's off the crossbar and it's into the back of the net. I think it was Nat DeMarco who got the important touch. And it's back to 1-1. Nat DeMarco has her 4th of the season, and Gungahlin crucially are back in the game. It's 1-1. What a start to the second half they've made. And that is the quality of Ginger Oliver over the dead ball. For many, that angle looked impossible for a shot, and Ginger Oliver put in such an accurate shot on goal. All Summers could do was parry it onto the crossbar, and there to tap home was Nat DeMarco. Nat DeMarco has 4 goals this season. Her first came against Mandurah, then she got 2 against Tuggeranong. All her goals this season have come here at Gungahlin's home ground. She only got 3 goals in 2024 as well, so already beating her tally from last season. We're still relatively early in the season. Can Croatia respond? Michaela Thornton, lovely footwork. It's done so well. And intercepted by Ivy Stevens to prevent the ball arriving at the feet of Ellie Raymond. Thornton, Zachman, Barach somehow holds into possession so effectively. Important touch from DeMarco. Did well in the end. Now Stella DeMarco has a bit of time on the ball. And can release Darby Whiteley. Numbers back for Croatia. And Whiteley beats Zachman. Darby Whiteley with numbers in the area. Darby Whiteley. It's come out to Nat DeMarco, who'll lay it off for Stella DeMarco. And it's found the gloves of Ellie Summers. A great bit of play by Gungahlin. Summers looks to be in a bit of discomfort following that chance. A really well-worked opening. Darby Whiteley's had a really dangerous game on this left-hand side. Beat Nadia Zachman there. And the cutback with plenty of numbers back for Croatia. Found its way through to Nat DeMarco, who was unselfish. Laid it off for Stella DeMarco. The side foot only found the gloves of Ellie Summers. And it might be a hand injury potentially for Summers, I think. Gungahlin United don't have... Canberra Croatia, apologies, do not have goalkeeper on the bench, I don't believe. So they'll be desperate for Ellie Summers to be okay to continue. Bit of a lengthy stoppage here off the back of a big Gungahlin chance. Maybe what Canberra Croatia will want to kind of disrupt that momentum they were gathering off the back of the goal. Summers is on her feet, getting attention. Does look like a hand injury. We've just played a bit over 10 minutes of this second half. This does mean there will be a bit added on when it reaches 90 minutes. If this result stays the way it is, though, it'll make sure everyone in the NPL Women's has played 6 games. It will keep Canberra Croatia 1 point clear in second place. They'll just be 5 points behind Belconnen United at the top of the table. Gungahlin will stay 5th for the time being with 11 points, just 1 behind Canberra Olympic. And it'll put them clear of West Canberra Wanderers, who are on the same amount of points. Following that draw at Melrose Synthetic, it looks like Ellie Summers will be okay to continue. She had her glove off on that right hand. Wonder if that potentially is the one that's injured. And she will continue. So hopefully everything is okay for Ellie Summers. Seems to be okay. You just wonder, will that be something potentially that can be exploited by Gungahlin United? We'll resume after a few minutes without play. DeMarco's ball forward. Tester for Summers. Plays a really good ball in the end to Palombi. Her control presented the ball to Maddie Percival in the end. Percival looking for Stevens. Important win by Raymond to prevent the ball arriving at the feet of Ivy Stevens. Long throw looking for Megan Castle. Stevens Amy Moore picks it up. Faced by so many red shirts defensively for Croatia. Moore's done well to hold on to possession. She did give away a foul though. And Croatia can push numbers forward, having so many numbers back in defence. It'll be Eliza J. Norris to take this free kick from a deep position. Flicked on by Raymond. Robertson gives it back. Percival gives away possession again to Jamie Berkeley, looking to slip it in for Brittany Palombi. Not a bad idea. Just couldn't execute the pass that was intended for Brittany Palombi. Percival to Ayla Robertson. And up to Marco. Throw goes way of Gungahlin United. I think the decision... Oh, we're going to see a change for Gungahlin. Another early one. Megan Castle replaced by Sharon Chow, who will come on in that central position. She scored in their last two games. Sharon Chow off the bench. Really handy player to be able to bring on. And we see another early change for Gungahlin United. A bit later than some of the usual ones. But a different prospect for Mercurios and Norris to deal with in Sharon Chow. Hadley, possession won by McQueenie. Can they go forward quickly? In the right place was Ayla Robertson. Lovely lobbed ball over to Maddie Percival, who's looking to release Oliver. Picked up easily by Boots, who knocks it long. Percival, plenty of time and space on the ball. Barrach commencing the press. Robertson with a great ball to find Hadley. Lovely footwork. Well won by Riley McQueenie. Well defended by Boots. Their throw for Gungahlin United. Amy Moore finding Whiteley. Ball has found the way to Nat DeMarco, looking for Darby Whiteley. And what a chance for Gungahlin United. Summers did well. Can Croatia go down the other end and score? Out of play goes by Percival. That was a huge chance for Darby Whiteley. Thornton. Up in the air it goes from McQueenie. Gungahlin win back possession now. Ginger Oliver looking for Chow. Now Tiana Boots, who's picked up the ball. Sophia Mercurios over to Zachman, who has plenty of room to drive into. Wide option is Raymond. Plenty of room for Raymond as well. Looking to find Palombi. Away by Robertson. Raymond cuts inside. Great football from Croatia. Raymond trying to take on Stevens. Ball in is away by Ayla Robertson. It's a corner for Croatia. And Ellie Raymond is growing in her influence on this right-hand side. We're going to see a change for Croatia, their first of the match. Sophia Mercurios is going to be replaced. And Hannah Burke is coming on to replace her. So like-for-like change in the centre of defence, you'd assume. And it's a corner which Burke is going up for immediately. Brittany Palombi will swing this one in. Palombi's delivery to the back post found the head of Michaela Thornton, who couldn't quite get it on target. And we're going to see another change for Gungahlin. A double change this time. Nat DeMarco and Ivy Stevens replaced by Lucy Darcy. And the other change is at left fullback. And Jada Lamond is coming on. Player who started against West Canberra Wanderers on Sunday. Ivy Stevens had a really good game at left back. Now gets a bit of a break for the final few minutes. Got just under half an hour left. Plus, you'd assume a lengthy amount of stoppage time. Percival with a great ball looking to find Lamond, I think. Now Raymond can drive forward. McQueenie has her hand in the air and Raymond's ball was intended for Riley McQueenie. Important block by Gungahlin. It's been picked up by Palombi, who's cut inside Stella DeMarco. It's Brittany Palombi! It's off the crossbar. And what a chance for Croatia. Well, even when defences know what she wants to do, cut in on that left foot, she is so difficult to stop. And that was nearly 2-1 to the away side. Referee just having a discussion with the linesman. What decision have they come up with? Play will resume from the throw. Robertson clearance found Lucy Darcy. Out of play goes for a Gungahlin throw. So we've played essentially half of this second half period. Gungahlin United with that early equaliser from that Ginger Oliver set piece that hit the crossbar and found Nat DeMarco on the goal line to tap it home. Both teams have had big chances. That Darby Whiteley one just a few minutes ago. And not one that Chelsea Haley will want to watch back. Bit of a misjudged throw from her. Croatia continue with the ball. Norris has found Brittany Palombi. Her cross looking for Ellie Raymond, who got the head off. Emily Pearce was there. Percival with a lovely ball to release Jada Lamond. Has found Lucy Darcy. Now Stella DeMarco. Darby Whiteley. Well won by Ellie Raymond. Looked to have won the ball. Referee says free kick to Gungahlin. Bit too far out for a shot potentially, but Ginger Oliver was heading over. Looks like Maddie Percival will be standing over this one and will just put it into the penalty area. Percival looking for Lucy Darcy, who got the shot off. Potentially a bit surprised the ball landed to her. Couldn't get the shot on target. And the goal kick goes the way of Canberra Croatia. Hannah Burke on the ball. Croatia's substitute. Summers. Ball out, was flicked on by Whiteley. Came off the head of the Gungahlin player. And Lamont took the ball away from Ellie Raymond, who was not happy with that. A bit going on between those two following that. Game starting. Those two going at it again. Jada Lamont and Ellie Raymond. Bella Barach flying in. Lamont palms it away. Croatia players not happy with her off the bench. She picks up a yellow card. Zachman will take the throw. Following that coming together with Ellie Raymond, Bella Barach went flying in. Trying to let the defender know. Throw goes the way of Croatia. They give it away to Lucy Darcy. Trying to release. Haitley was a good idea. Wrong execution though. Throw the ball in the hands of Tiana Boots, who look for the flick on from McQueen. Came off a Gungahlin player. Thornton. And it goes by McQueenie. What a ball that is. Raymond gets on the end of it. The early cutback away by Maddie Percival. Darby Whiteley now with Croatia numbers flooding back, and they've won the ball back in a high position. Barach. Wide by McQueenie, Thornton. Brittany Palombi. Jamie Berkeley's effort. Comfortable claim for Emily Pearce. Maddie Percival. They want to take these goal kicks quickly. Gungahlin as well. Want to get the ball up the other end and score. Such a tight game and a difficult one to call at this stage. Both teams have had chances. Croatia of late have had the better chances. Summers' clearance. Bit fortunate that it found her teammate Tiana Boots. Burke plays it over to Zachman. Chow working hard. Raymond. Forced back by Jada Lamont with a strong challenge. Those two going at it again.
Too easy. Too easy.
Here's Lamont. Ball into a dangerous area. DeMarco with a heavy touch. Barach over to Michaela Thornton, who can drive forward. Has McQueenie to her left. McQueenie's cutback wasn't a bad idea. Looking for Barach away by Amy Moore. What an exciting end to this game. We're going to see a change for Gungahlin United. And Amy Moore, that was her last involvement. We're going to see a change for them. Looks like it's Olivia Budeweg who is coming on into that advanced midfield position alongside Lucy Darcy. Throw, header one by Stella DeMarco, the deeper line midfielder for Gungahlin. Robertson gets it clear, looking for Chow. Norris forced to get back quickly. Chow committing the foul on Norris. Yellow card shown as well to another Gungahlin substitute. Wasn't really going for the ball in that instance. Jamie Berkeley standing over this one. Will she look to launch it up the field? Berkeley's ball, the bounce, difficult one for Palombi to control. Haley's going to let it roll out. And it's out for a Gungahlin throw. Picked up by Stella DeMarco. Haitley. Ball won by Thornton. They're camping themselves that front line in that corner for Gungahlin, not letting them get out. They've won it back again. Darcy in strongly. Through it goes, looking for Palombi. Can she keep it in? Palombi's cut back. Well defended by Ayla Robertson. Another corner for Croatia. Numbers flooding forward. Nadia Zachman, Jamie Berkeley, Burke and Tiana Boots all getting forward. Awaiting Palombi's delivery. Brittany Palombi found the head of Riley McQueenie. And it goes wide of goal. Looked like it could have dropped in. Going to see another change for Canberra Croatia. And Ellie Raymond and Brittany Palombi will both head off. So on comes two Croatia players. Angelina Babic heading over to the right-hand side in the place of Ellie Raymond. And looks like it's Amy Bongiorno who has come on for Croatia up top to replace Brittany Palombi. Quick throw from Zachman. Ball played over by Berkeley. First involvement for Amy Bongiorno here. Lovely skill to cut inside widely. The pass wasn't a bad idea. No teammates on the same wavelength. Gungahlin want to get forward quickly. Thornton in strongly on Budeweg. We're into the final 15 minutes. A goal here could be a winner. We're set for a really exciting end to the game. Free kick goes the way of Gungahlin United. It's getting quite fiery out there as well. Ayla Robertson standing over this ball. 3 points here would be so crucial for either side to grab that second spot on the table. It's up for grabs here. Otherwise, they will stay as they are. Jada Lamond. What a ball from Lamond. It's found Ginger Oliver. Well defended by Boots, who can get it clear. What a ball that was by the Gungahlin substitute. Oliver. Seen out by Boots. That'll be a goal kick to Croatia. What have either side got in these final few minutes? Burke played a bit of a misplaced pass. Covered well. Won by Stella DeMarco. Finds Olivia Budeweg, who's having a go from distance. Budeweg! And it drops over the crossbar. What a goal that would have been. What a way to end the game potentially. Well, Budeweg, in their first meeting in 2024, scored a 94th minute winner against Croatia. They wouldn't want the same thing to happen here, and it nearly did. Lamond is driving forward here. Jada Lamond's effort is wide. But a few shots in quick succession for Gungahlin. This game really could go either way. Goal kick for Ellie Summers. Summers ball picked up by Sharon Chow. Lovely first touch to control that. What a ball as well to release Darby Whiteley. Has she kept the ball in? And Hannah Burke puts it out emphatically. Has given away a foul as well. It's a yellow card to Burke, who's not too happy about it. Whiteley absolutely stampeded off the ball. I think it's going to be a free kick to Gungahlin. Ginger Oliver will head over to swing this one in. This is a big chance to win the game. We're into the 80th minute. And there will be a few minutes of extra time given the injury to Summers. Oliver's ball in is a really good one. Header one. Out it comes to Chelsea. Haley deflected and it's wide. It's going to be a Gungahlin corner. Croatia players not happy. Ginger Oliver will head over to swing this one in again. She's played it short. Croatia sleep a little bit. Oliver's ball in is a really great ball to find Darby Whiteley. And it's wide. What a chance again. And Canberra Croatia survive. That was nearly Gungahlin in the lead. Two massive chances. All created from Ginger Oliver's delivery again. Hannah Burke will look to launch this one. Header one by Darcy. Ball goes back the way of Gungahlin. Up and away by Berkeley. Angelina Babic. Zachman with a lovely touch to get away from Whiteley, who's recovered well to win the ball back. Lamont can't keep it in. Can Croatia go down the other end and score? Well, a goal that would be against the run of play, given the two massive chances Gungahlin just had. Oliver taking on Boots. Faced by two players as well. McQueenie came back to help and won the ball. Ayla Robertson. We'll see this one back to Emily Pearce, who's made a mistake. Pearce, and she's pulled down Michaela Thornton. And Thornton was not happy about that. It's going to be a red card for Emily Pearce. Denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity. And having had two massive chances, Gungahlin United will have a chance to win the game, potentially. Up against 10 players as well. Gungahlin United have emptied their bench. An outfield player will have to go in goal. And will it be Ayla Robertson? Looks like it will be. And her first involvement in the net for Gungahlin will be to face a Canberra Croatia penalty. What an end to the game. Well, Ayla Robertson has the chance to make herself a hero here. But she's up against Jamie Berkeley. And she's up against a team that just won a penalty shootout as well. Berkeley has 4 goals this season, is Croatia's top scorer. You'd expect her to find the back of the net. With just a few minutes left of the 90. Ayla Robertson has got the goalkeeper kit on. Emily Pearce will watch from the sidelines It was a heavy touch from Pearce. And what an opportunity for Jamie Berkeley to potentially claim 3 massive points for Croatia. Keep them second in the league. So it's Jamie Berkeley against Ayla Robertson in goal for Gungahlin United. It's Berkeley's penalty and it's in for Croatia and they lead 2-1. Up against centre-back Ayla Robertson in goal. Berkeley confidently puts it in the bottom corner. Is that the 3 points for Croatia late in the game? Gungahlin down to 10 players for the final few minutes. Confidently put away by Jamie Berkeley for her 5th of the season. And there's been a few stoppages as well. You expect a few minutes added on. 2 changes have been made for Croatia, it seems, as well. Nicole Chow and Letitia Babic have come on. Chow will play on the left wing. Gungahlin looking to go forward immediately. Ginger Oliver has got on the ball. Numbers streaming forward for her. Gets the cross in as well. Finds the head of Lucy Darcy. I think it came off a Croatia player. It's out for a corner. A positive response from Gungahlin United. Maddie Percival getting forward. If they were to equalise here, with one less player as well, would be some story. Ginger Oliver's delivery. Finding almost ahead of Darcy. Comes out to Lamont. Stella DeMarco picks the ball up. Back it goes to Chelsea Haitley. What a ball into space that is. Lamont will take on Nadia Zachman. Comes out to Chow. Now Stella DeMarco picks it up. We'll find Whiteley. Is she onside? It's Darby Whiteley. And Summers holds on. Having spilled it initially. Sharon Chow was coming in. A really good response by Gungahlin. But Croatia, you'd expect them, with some of the experienced players they have, to see out this game. Burke launches it high and out of play. Gungahlin with all the possession following that goal. Jada Lamond with the throw. Look how many players back there are for Croatia. It's going to take something special to have to beat this defensive unit. Babic in strongly. Back by Zachman. Lamond. Darby Whiteley. Picked up by Bella Barac. There's numbers back for Gungahlin. Angelina Babic goes down the line looking for Bongiorno. Percival back to Ayla Robertson. Nicole Joel coming in. Back by Letitia Babic. Norris. Chow in strongly. Haitley can drive forward. Can't find a teammate. Time ticking away for Gungahlin. We're almost into additional time. Summers, header won by Olivia Biduik. Header goes out for a Croatia throw. Long it goes, looking for Palombi. Barac picks up the ball. There's numbers forward for Croatia. Can they kill off the game? Zachman working hard to keep the ball in. Had to stretch and eventually played it to Lamont. Percival. Back it goes to Ayla Robertson. One pass of her in goals. She'll be comfortable with the ball at her feet. DeMarco. Bongiorno working hard. The long ball looking for Chow. Is she onside? Flag stays down and goes up. It looked to be a tight one, but the linesman looked sure about his decision. Launched upfield by Berkeley, looking for Nicole Zhao. Picked up by Ollie Budueg. Finding Stella DeMarco. Can Gungahlin create one more chance? With time running out. Percival takes on Zhao and beats her. Widely. Back it goes to Hadley. Croatia holding their shape. Good drive by Hadley. Budueg. Numbers forward for Gungahlin if they can get it right. Boots out of play. Ahead of Ginger Oliver. We've entered stoppage time. Given that early break we had after Ellie Summers was injured. Double in looking for Sharon Chow. It pops out for Chow. It's wide. It's a corner for Gungahlin. Oliver will play it short quickly to Stella DeMarco. Croatia weren't aware. Header won by Berkeley. Bongiorno unable to get there. Lamont gets there first. Oliver's delivery. Looking for Darcy. Header won by Birkin. Free kick given against Lucy Darcy. Didn't look a foul. And Hannah Burke will take that one and will take her time over this goal kick, free kick. Header won by Stella DeMarco. Budueg, Darcy. Gungahlin are capable of fashioning an opportunity. Doesn't really look like they're playing with 10 on the field. Darcy over to Stella DeMarco. Oliver. They played that really well. Good tackle by Berkeley. He'll get it back here. And there are numbers forward. Amy Bongiorno might take it to the corner. He's holding up the ball up against Haley. And out of play goes. It's a corner. How well has Amy Bongiorno done there? We've played over 2 minutes of stoppage time. Bella Barrach will head over to swing this one in. Taking her time. Will they take it to the corner as well? Looks like they might. They have the lead. If they can hold on, it's a really important 3 points. That will put them 3 behind Belconnen United. If they can maintain that and potentially beat Belconnen in their next meeting, the conversation around a potential title is on for Croatia. They won the league 3 years in a row from 2020 to 2022. It's been a while though. Now, Lamond, good footwork to get away from Babbage, who worked hard. They've done that really well. Budueg did well to find DeMarco. Room for Ginger Oliver now. Chow is making the run. And Sharon Chow has been found. The flag is up on Sharon Chow. It looked another tight one. And Croatia are nearly there. Another escape for them. So that was a really well-worked move by Gungahlin. Jamie Berkeley with Another free kick from a deep position. How much time is left for Gungahlin United? Ayla Robertson gets there ahead of shot and will drive out a goal. Bit of a risk, but one she wanted to take given the context of where Gungahlin are at the moment. Lamond looking for Chow. Wasn't a bad ball. Berkeley skips clear of Stella DeMarco. Has Bongiorno down the line. Darby Whiteley working hard to stay with her. Bongiorno again will take it to the corner. We've played over 4 minutes. Additional time. Croatia will take their time. They have Gungahlin right where they want them, camped in that corner, away from danger. Chow couldn't get on the end of that one. Robertson will take the goal kick quickly over to Jada Lamond. Can they get it forward quickly? Not many numbers in that final third. Lamond looking for Whiteley. Skips clear of Nadia Zachman, who's staying strong and wins the ball. Up the field it goes by Budeweg. Header one by Zachman. Referee checking the watch. Jada Lamond finding Sharon Chow dropping deep. And the ball is out off Gungahlin. Croatia are nearly there. Nadia Zachman with the throw. And that is the full-time whistle. Canberra Croatia hold on to second place. They go 3 within Belconnen United at the top of the table. And Gungahlin United make it 1 point from their last 2 games in the league. They remain in 5th position for the time being. Croatia with a late penalty to win the game after Gungahlin had equalised early in the second half through Nat DeMarco on the goal line. But it was that heavy touch from Emily Pearce presenting the ball to Thornton. Pearce wrestled her down off the ball. The penalty was put away by Jamie Berkeley. And Canberra Croatia get the 3 points in this rearranged round 1 fixture. It finishes here at Gungahlin Enclosed. Gungahlin United 1, Canberra Croatia 2.